guys, namaskar. Moi RJ Mandy. Aru apanak swagatam janaisu the RJ Mandy show loi. And let me introduce. We have today someone very special. Well, let me introduce our guest today. He is none other than Mr. Sanjay Gupta, managing partner of Black Tiger Cement. Ahok tekerok swagatam janam. Hello, sir, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, sir, such a busy personality, someone who has been traveling all over India and the world. So, today it's a really honor for us, for our Gupta family, to have you on board in the studio.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, sir, I have a lot of questions to ask you today and also take inspiration from. So, how has this journey been? कैसे आपने शुरुआत की? आपकी journey जो है उसके बारे में हमें थोड़ा सा बताइए. कहाँ से आप belong करते हैं?
So, Mandy, so I belong from UP. I was born in UP,
Okay.
but brought up in Bengal. My father brought me to Bengal, and then I studied done everything in Bengal. I did my graduation from Bengal. After that, I did my CA from Bengal.
Okay.
So, by profession, I'm a chartered accountant, and then I started my corporate journey. I first joined a company called Arihant Credit Capital Limited. This is a category 1 merchant bankers. So
Okay.
I handled a lot of public issues and those stuff, largely the investment banking part of it. Then I switched to cement industry. Then first company was Bina Cement. After that, I worked for Bina Cement for 5 years. And then I joined Star Cement from inception, I'll say. And I was there for almost 19 years, being 12 years as a CEO of Star Cement.
Wow.
I left Star and then came to this I'll say a new company, which is about Black Tiger Cement, which is presently is a third largest plant in Northeast.
Lovely. So this has been an incredible corporate journey जिसको आपने शुरुआत करी इतने सालों से, and now you're the managing partner. So what is that mantra that you followed in your life that just got you here? And I'm sure this is just, the tip of the iceberg. That's more you have to explore. So sir, थोड़ा सा हमें भी बताइए.
See, practically what I have done is there's nothing great or nothing different which I have done that anybody or any person will do in corporate. Simple, it's the only one mantra is hard work, right? And that's the only thing which I have known. I in school days and college days, I was always been an average person.
Okay.
I have no hesitation in accepting. I never secured a first class in my in entire academics.
Okay.
But I still kept on working hard on whatever I got. And only being a finance professional, slowly I started getting into all facets of corporate governance. So be it technical, be it marketing, branding, everything else, I got into it. And that's how I got into being a role of CEO of Star Cement.
Wow.
So I've seen Star Cement from a small company of 3 lakh ton to become a 6 million ton plant, which is a listed entity. So that was an incredible journey for me also. It's a good learning experience for me also. And I'm here on this company, so I just want to give whatever I'll say professional career is left in me. I would like to get into this and create one more star in Northeast, equivalent to that.
Moving on to another question. So coming back to Black Tiger Cement. So you just mentioned that this is has the third largest plant. So tell us something about this.
So this is a plant which has been, I'll say, established by a family from Silchar, which is Jain family, which is Mahabir Prasad Jain, and his son Vishal Jain. So there are two people. Fortunately, I know this family from long. Actually, okay. It is from my days in Arihant Credit Capital when I have done and handled a public issue for them. Vishal and his brother Ashish is a good friend of mine actually. And we knew each other from long time, and so this plant they have established I think 4-5 years back. They started in commercial operation in 2016, and from there the journey has started. Okay. But it was a little slow because again the family does not belong to cement industry per se. They are largely into flour mills, and they have their own plastic plants. Okay. They have a sugar industry in UP, right? So they are largely into those areas. Cement was new to them, right? So, and that is how this we came together, being friends. And we thought that why can't we come together and then take this company forward. So as of now, we are a 1.2 million ton cement plant, and slowly we'll be definitely expanding the capacity and going
Okay.
up to 3 million ton in Northeast.
Beautiful. So moving on to another question. So how has been the response? Because competition is something that you must have been, there always in the market. So you know that brands have a very tough competition, be it any brand for that matter. But when it comes to cement, that is another exclusive category. So what would you like to say?
So in terms of brand, I'll say that yes, Star and Dalmia are two major brands in Northeast. There's no doubt about it. But yes, we are picking up. I'll say I'll just join them about a year back. I think I joined them in 5th of February last year. So 1 year has been good and a good journey for them. I think we have been able to double our sales. We have been able to double our network as a dealer. Cement is an industry where you have to have a lot of network in place, right?
Right.
It is sold through a lot of intermediary, right? So you have dealers, sub dealers, you have contractors, masons, and you have to rope in everyone into that, get the confidence of the consumer, right? So in that sense, I think 1 year has been very good. Yes, there is a competition. It's not easy to establish into a market which is well thought of market. Today, if you look at Guwahati, you can have around 20, there are 27, 28 cement brands which are available in city of Guwahati, right?
Oh, okay.
And making a mark on those kind of tough competition, it's a challenge obviously. And I'll say today my position is little different because I am fighting with my own child. My own child, I'll say, Star has been my first company, and now today I am competing against Star in the same market, in the same place.
Your two babies.
So yes, we have two babies in hand. So, but it's a good thing, right? I always feel that competition is very, very important. It actually brings out best in everybody. It brings
Correct.
out best in the industry. It brings out best in the channel. It brings out best in the consumer, and at least consumer gets the best product and at the best available prices. So I think competition is very good for any category of product.
Lovely. So another question that I have in my mind is strategizing our brand. So for example, Black Tiger Cement, we've seen extensive marketing. And the moment we said there's somebody who's very special coming from Black Tiger Cement, our entire crew, our entire, radio station members were like, oh, Black Tiger Cement, we remember, So that branding, that imprint on your mind, that's very important, isn't it? To strategize a particular brand. What would you like to say on that?
So I think when these guys launched it initially, I think that was a very catchy campaign which they did.
Yes.
Initially, I think they had a line called "Tiger Aane Wala Hai,"
Yes.
something like that,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Tiger, I say, they had a very catchy line, right?
And everybody
So-
was speculating
Yeah,
because it was a
everybody.
teaser.
Yeah.
And I still remember there weren't any single space left in Guwahati where you wouldn't notice
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So this is a remarkable branding that I remember
Yeah.
you guys started.
So right,
with.
so that's how. So I think to any brand, right? Ultimately, we all work towards something in branding. We call it TOMA, which is a top of mind recall.
Yes.
Largely. So teaser is one step when somebody wants to introduce a brand. Normally, we go via the route of teaser. So so that was a good teaser to have. And then slowly you capitalize on that teaser, and then reveal comes up, and that's how the reveal comes up. And I think during those days, those days I was in Star, right? So I was also taken aback in terms of the way they have done
They
it, right?
promoted it, yeah.
And the way they have promoted it. So that is nice, and that's helping us. That is definitely helping us, and we will continue to come out new and innovative campaigns for making Black Tiger Cement one of the premium cement in Northeast. We are still working on a few campaigns which are going to be launched in next financial year. That they are all going to be there. There are other initiatives also we take. So for us, branding and marketing and sales are three different buckets. We don't
Yes.
we do it club them together. So, but yes, first of all, the most important part is that you have to get a good amount of TOMA on for the customer,
Right.
so that people remember your brand, and I have to place my brand into a set of consideration for buyers. When somebody goes out to buy cement,
Yes.
if he starts thinking that the first thing comes in that I'll go and buy Black Tiger cement. That is the best thing to happen for anybody.
Yes.
So we are working towards it, and I think it's early stage for us, but I think in 2-3 years you will see being equal to Star and Dalmia in the same rank.
Okay. Now coming to in particular about Northeast, like from the rest of India and the pan India level, when you focus and when you look at Northeast, what is the scenario right now? How is it projected? Like Black Tiger Cement, the projection, and also how it is a little difficult from, or I would say different from the rest of because it's an upcountry market, I believe. So any focus, anything you would like to share?
I'll say that I have seen this market from last 25 years, right? So cement as an industry, and it has grown a lot. I'll say that initially from 2003 to 2008, this market was growing double the size of what India grows, right? So all India cement demand growth is almost 5%, right? Northeast used to grow at around 12% around initial days, right? But still this market is growing faster than the rest of the country. That is very evident, and I think that is very logical as well, because if you look at it, what Northeast is 8% of landmass of the country, where 5% of population live, right? And so demographically, there are a lot of opportunities for cement. If you look at, and there are a lot of hydro opportunities for some, which are coming up in Arunachal Pradesh. There are a lot of infrastructure opportunities which are existing, because you have seen that most of the 7 capital of Northeast, they are not really connected with railways.
Yes.
So government is trying to put forward and connect all those 7 state capitals with railways. That is going to be driving the demand. The road network in Northeast is getting lifted up. I think the accelerated road development program was there. The government is putting very heavy investment in Arunachal because of the threat which we have from our neighboring countries in terms of
strategically it's quite important.
So yes, strategically is very important area. So it has been growing handsomely. I'll say the last year cement demand growth was again 8%.
Wow.
So when I can tell you 2003, I used to see the market size was around 1.5 million ton. And when we wanted to put up a 3 lakh ton plant in Northeast, we used to think that cement kahan bechenge, cement kaise bikegi. Today the market is 12 million ton, right, already.
Oh my God.
Right?
Okay.
So it has grown rapidly, and I think it will continue to grow till such time the gap between the demand and supply is there. It will continue to grow. So,
fantastic.
So we hope on that.
We have incredible minds behind it. So yeah. So sir, now another question. This journey, I mean, 25 years, it's not a joke, right? So we have such, corporate guys and girls who have been, sustaining their corporate life, and it's very important we look forward to growth and be in that top position. So it's a long journey, and you have been consistent about it, isn't it? You chose your cement industry